I mean, he does confuse me. I'm very confused how he is able to dress himself in the morning. I opened my drawer that had my underwear in it. Is this my underwear?
Do I put this on my head?
Is all my underwear in a drawer? My underwear drawer that has all my underwear?
It takes like 30 minutes to get dressed in the morning.
Yeah,
That's why he
exactly.
only has one outfit. So I get confused.
Clearly. That's why he's always late to fucking
everything.
The dining hall.
The dining hall,
because it takes him 30 minutes to get dressed.
When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now.
Okay, so the other thing now confusing me is, let's assume that's correct. How would they have gotten out if Sakura and Hina were waiting outside the door?
Fair enough. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
I like how he didn't finish that sentence.
Maybe I should check somewhere else.
Because that would have been a clue.
There's someplace there to know about. First, the nurse's office where Fumi was found, and the equipment room where Taka was found. This is like my favorite song in the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so groovy, it makes me want to solve murders.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so weird how they captured so perfectly that air of solving a murder. Like, the instant you hear this song, it's, oh, a jazz musician is trying to solve a murder. Like, that's the first thing that pops in your head.
I don't necessarily think jazz musician trying to solve a murder, but yeah, I do think about murders.
It's a groovy tune.
Well, yeah, it is a groovy tune. I don't immediately. She's just making sure she's not hiding. Yeah, she was actually really suspicious. She was hiding behind there.
Ah, the air purifier.
Again, it likes to throw a lot of red herrings, and I feel like that's what this is. But I'm also just really confused why they so avidly mentioned the air purifier.
Oh, that's an interesting thought.
But no, it's true because they very specifically point out things sometimes, and even after trial, sometimes I don't understand why they did. There's that hammer, which I should probably interact with.
Yeah,
even though I already did.
Interact with the hammer. Just say before, the weapon was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, the murder was just left here.
I just feel like I should. Yeah, see, there's the tracks.
Yeah.
I noticed that. I immediately said they probably pulled him somewhere with like a cart.
There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There's blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Ifumi? Ifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor.
The elevator!
There's no elevator! That's still a total mystery.
That's the second game.
Yeah, that's the second.
What do you have to say about this?
Hi! I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event!
Amazing. Alright, let's
I love her.
get the fuck out of here. Yeah, there's nothing here. I learned nothing.
Yeah.
I learned nothing from that.
Well, you did clarify that the dolly was
Well, I
used.
got the truth bullet for it. However, I mean what I learned. I learned nothing. Guess I gotta go to the nurse now. Right over here. I can't wait to go try to interact with the nurse's office. And go, Makoto!
I know, right?
What was in here again? Oh, this was the game.
record.
Yeah,
That's
there's
her
nothing.
celestial
I don't
attack. Yeah, there you go.
It's weird that the staircases are all in separate spots. They don't just spiral.
Love Shack.
It's so funny that Hifumi got bonked in the love shack.
I know, right?
What a James reference. Danganronpa, what a James reference.
James reference.
Let's talk about the hammer. What do you have to say about this hammer?
Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind.
Yeah, there are no tire tracks here. You can't even interact with it.
That's right.
The trash.
The trash. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth.
Interesting. Excuse me. And it's Hifumi's glasses cleaning cloth
Clearly.
because it's got his what the fuck?
Demon, angel,
pudgy,
pretty pudgy princess, pooper or whatever. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh, but it's also covered in blood. Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood.
From his glasses, because it's a glasses
Right.
cleaning cloth.
But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important.
The reason I checked the trash is because earlier it literally was just this is a normal trash can. Nothing is in it. And I was like, later.
Later there's gonna be something in it.
Right, wasn't
Talk
there?
to
Wasn't
Willie.
there? No, I know, but wasn't there another thing?
Yep, there's the refrigerator.
Yeah, there's. I don't feel like maybe there's nothing in the refrigerator, but we'll see.
A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After I think about their totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. I need some of that tab clear. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire.
Blah!
I'm the Kodo vampire. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, I'm just checking this and that.
That sounds suspicious.
The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right? Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when he got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing.
Yeah, that even shortens the amount of time.
So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is, I can't think of anything less than impossible. Celeste account has been added.
This is gonna be the weirdest fucking class trial
Oh, yeah.
of them all. Because I feel like, again, that one thing that you noticed, maybe that I didn't, is
That,
potentially what's holding me back from
literally,
figuring something
that
out.
is what is exactly what is holding you back. I
That kind of bugs me.
had a much clearer understanding of what was going on. I mean, there were still a whole butt ton of things that confused me. And I didn't exactly know how they worked, but I had a much clearer image of what had happened at this point.
That kind of bugs me that I didn't catch it. Again, maybe just because I was too caught up in like the story of it that
Could've
didn't catch the little detail. Can I ask when it was? Was it like during the murders and stuff, or was it like earlier in the chapter?
It was during the murders.
Okay. Then yeah, maybe I was just. Oh wait, what was I supposed to check? It's not letting me progress.
Well, that's just when you go to the dorms.
Oh, that's right. But what?
So you can go to the back to the second floor, the third floor, or...
I don't know what I'm supposed to check. Because I know I was supposed to check the nurse's office where Fumi was.
Yep.
Where do I feel like I need to check though? Is the thing. Let's go.
I know there's something in a room that you'd never guess, but I think they're gonna lead you to it. So.
The bathroom.
Specifically the girls' bathroom. Oh yeah, that's right. You can go into this bathroom specifically on this floor.
Yeah, I don't think you.
It's not.
It's one of those things where it's like the classrooms where they're just literally useless.
We've done all this. Yes. Okay.
The
So we got Dead Body 1. We got Dead Body 2. Wait, did you click on Taka?
On the ground?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we've got Hammer. We've got the dollies. Speak with Sakura and choose to review. Oh, they're gonna make you review the chain of events that Sakura has so that you can get a truth bullet for it.
I see. Okay. All right. I was kind of hoping that wasn't the case. But
Yeah.
that's why. I was gonna say that's why I feel like nothing is happening.
Yeah. Because there's still something you haven't gotten
Yeah,
yet.
it's because there was something I missed, and it was the thing that I thought was optional.
Yeah. I thought it was as well, to be fair. I think I just looked at it on my first playthrough just because I wanted to review them really quick. You've gone past the stairs.
God damn it. The second floor fucks me up every time. No, because this is the stairs that go... Oh, yeah. Again, secret hallways. I'm so glad I don't go to this school because I'd always just get lost and they'd be like, where the fuck are you going? And I'm like, I don't know, man.
I don't know anything, man.
Okay, well that makes sense then. Sakura, come here. I need you to tell me everything I already know.
There are many aspects of these happen. Would you like me to help?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search.
I know.
As soon as we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the pictures Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice! It also became clear that this Robo Justice dragged Tefumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Tefumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse office on the 1st floor and resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she'd apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor.
I just noticed something.
What's that?
That Celeste found a lot of people.
Did she know?
Is that what I missed?
Did she know?
Was it all? Hold on, I'm trying to remember how many of the screams for help were Celeste.
Not all of them. Aoi was at least one of them.
But most of them were Celeste.
Were they now?
God damn it, that makes so much sense then. Man, I didn't know that camera had Photoshop.
What?
I said, man, I didn't know that camera had Photoshop.
Yeah.
No, but because that would make sense if that's what I missed. Because again, I'm just trying to think of what Celeste's motivation would have been.
So do you think it was her?
She's now definitely on my list, but again, I have no clue what her motivation would be. Because they are right. They said the motivation would have to have been a little more personal than just getting out. Right? Because why would you kill 2 people?
Fair enough.
And again, alter ego and them fighting over it seem to have been, again, unless that's just a red herring, but I don't even think Celeste didn't really have anything.
Celeste thought it was an AI and wasn't human and didn't give a shit.
Well, yeah.
Adamant about that.
But I did make a point last time we played that Celeste was very adamant about adapting and staying here.
You were correct.
And that gave them hope, and that I forgot what sparked that comment, but that was, I remember that being a comment that I made.
Mm-hmm.
So, interesting. Well, Celeste,
We gotta keep playing.
You also told me to do Celeste when we were doing.
I also told you to do Kyoko though as well.
Maybe. I said I can do one more, Celeste or Kyoko. And you said, do Celeste.
Yeah. Might not be the coup though, might be because it gives her extra, maybe she becomes important later and I wanted to give you extra insight into it.
Maybe. You also said before we started recording that you would steer me towards the people that I didn't have as long of a time with. So, yeah.
That's fair.
But, alright, let's do this. But I just noticed when she
hearing
said Celeste screamed, it just clicked for me. I was like, ah!
useless talking to Sakura about the events that happened.
It wasn't. So, okay, Sakura, I see you.
Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the third floor. Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. That's another thing that's something that I did catch, but I didn't really think anything of it. Was that sentence too?
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed.
Yeah. Again, reviewing it is definitely because again I kind of noticed, but I didn't think anything about it. But now that makes a lot more sense.
That was, I will give you that was the thing that you missed. Because as soon as this happened the first time, because we reviewed this footage about twice.
Yeah.
I caught that immediately.
You were like, oh, she called for help, and then.
Well, it was even before that when because we go back and we saw her say, look, I can see him at the top of the stairs. That's immediately when I said, that's interesting. She's the only one who can see him. Huh.
Well, again, because I was more thinking about the fact that I was getting, like, yelled at around. I didn't realize that it was, like, I mean, yes, it was Aoi on a couple times, but it was the times where it was not, you know, where Celeste wouldn't have been available to do so if she is the killer.
That is true. How could she be the killer if she was with us for most of the time?
Well, that's the other thing. However, the people died every time that she dipped off.
Not every time, no. Because the bodies are moved around. She was with Aoi the whole time.
I was gonna say, the other thing, though, that bugs me is that she was with Aoi when Fumi got moved.
That's right.
But again, they did talk about accomplices.
They did.
Because he said, he didn't deny that there were accomplices, he said, you have to figure out who orchestrated it. So, I mean, Celeste could have technically orchestrated it and then have someone...
Could be.
But I just don't know, again, who that someone is and what their motivation for helping her would be. I also am not definitive she's the killer, but that is a realization that sort of makes everything a little
bit more sense.
Yeah. You're right, that was really a big roadblock.
Yeah, I was just sitting here going, he still has a gun. He still has a gun.
Yeah. I mean, now that I see it, I'm not as disappointed in myself just because I was being distracted by the other things.
Well, that's literally what the point was,
yeah.
That you were distracted by the other things. I just happened to notice it because as someone who read a lot of mystery novels as a kid, the number one thing the killer always does is leaves people around. Not saying that she's the killer, of course, but that's something that always happens, is if you're being led around, that someone is involved.
Yeah, or, I mean, there was the same thing with Byakuya in the second chapter. Who I mean, he wasn't a killer, but that was the whole point. Was he,
exactly.
You know.
He was involved, and he led you around for a while. That was literally, he aped it off of mystery novels. Because he wanted you to see very specific things.
Yeah.
So... And then... Ah! Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office.
It's not that voice.
Oh, Hifumi is in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
Yeah, but that's when... Wait, no, that's when Hifumi died, was when she was with us.
The first time, at least.
What do you mean the first time?
Because he comes back later.
Okay, yeah, but then he just passed out again, so he died.
Yeah, but didn't the death bell go off when we found him the first time?
Yes.
So, but why did the death bell go off when we found him the first time? Because he wasn't actually dead.
Well, see, that was the other thing. At the same time, I was wondering, because 3 people found Taka, and Taka's didn't play. So I was wondering if the dead body indicator was for Taka and not Hifumi.
Could have been.
However, then they played it when they were found together, but Hifumi was still alive at that point, so that couldn't have been Hifumi's either.
Unless Monokuma didn't even know he was still alive at that point.
Well, that's the other thing I was thinking. The other thing is that there's so little information on Monokuma Farm. Which again leads me to believe that again you said it's not important, but just something
It's not
there's
important.
something at play there. Whether it is involved with the betrayer
It's
or
because Monokuma wants to make it interesting. If he gives you any more information than what he gives you,
you'll probably figure it out.
it would be much easier to figure out.
Fair enough.
So yeah. So anyway, at that point we decided to split into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toga pursued the suspect on the third floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Fumi's corpse.
It wasn't his corpse.
It was also when we heard the body discovery announcement play.
There are two Hifumis.
Clearly, that's the only answer.
One of them had white glasses, the other one didn't.
Exactly.
That's the other thing is I don't understand why that's a,
Yeah.
that makes no sense to me.
It doesn't.
Why they moved his body and went, you know what I need to do? I need to wipe his glasses off.
I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed up to the third floor until the others would have happened. But at the same time, we discovered Toga's body in the equipment room. Which means Fumi and Toga's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Toga.
See, but that's my point. Is that they were found at basically the same time. So, and only one body thing rang out.
So who was it for?
I would assume Taka because Fumi was alive.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
But then that would make no sense that it would play again when they were found together, even though Hifumi was still alive.
Again, unless Monokuma didn't know he was not alive. Because Monokuma can see through the security cameras, but he can't tell if you're
I mean,
again.
fair enough. But then why would he not have played it?
That's the question, isn't it?
Exactly. Well, that's my point.
And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Keep going.
I just had a weird thought. I'll sit down on that for a minute.
Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toga who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. And then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time Taka's body had disappeared. And again, why did they bother moving the bodies around in the first place? What's the point of that?
Sorry, I just lost a thought with something.
Uh-huh.
I have a thought.
So from there, well, let's finish this segment and then you can tell me about it. So from there, we began our search for both the missing bodies.
No, I'm gonna sit on that one.
And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the two bodies had apparently vanished.
Celeste told us that the bodies were moved to and found them in the repository.
Right.
Yeah, Celeste found them in the repository.
Celeste found them in the repository.
Yeah.
She did.
Odd.
Odd. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm free anytime.
Thank you, Slacker. I was actually very upset that I had to do this, but this has cleared up a lot for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sakura. That makes sense now. Okay, so now I have to check something else.
Yeah.
Didn't give
Go
me a
back
sheet
out to
folder.
the hallway. Maybe they'll tell you about it. Or not. I thought I was done with this thing.
Is there something that I missed? Or
I looked
because
back
that
at it.
didn't
It
seem
seemed
like a
you
clear
did
indicator
it.
of ending this sort of little process here.
Yeah.
But I don't know what other truth bullets I would need to find.
I know. I'm looking. Bring up your truth bullets on your menu and let's make sure you have them all.
Truth bullets.
Okay. So once this loads. So school life.
We're not cheating. I just don't know where to go.
Yep.
It's not exactly being clear with me because it's trying to be confusing.
No, this is ridiculous. Okay, so
I'm just
truth
letting them know
bullets.
because they'll think we're cheating.
Okay. Dead body 1. So we got Mifumi's body. Yeah, he got his glasses. That's it. Dead body 2. But I know you clicked on Taka.
I didn't give me a truth bullet for it.
Hammers. We got the hammers, the spotless hammer. We got the dolly. Okay. Speak with Yaku, speak with Sakura, speak with Aoi. Are you sure you spoke with Aoi?
I spoke with Aoi.
Okay. Leave the repository and art room and go to the equipment room in the physics lab. Examine Justice Hammer 4, the blood, the tarp, speak with Toko. Leave the equipment room in the physics lab and go to the nurse's office. Speak with Celeste. Examine Justice Hammer 3, refrigerator, trash can. Leave the nurse's office and go to Hero's room is what it's supposed to do next.
That would make sense because we're looking for Hero.
Missing,
Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, but it wouldn't let me.
Hero's...
Unless I can, now that
you might be able to now that you're
now
talking
that I've talked to Sakura. Because I was going to say, if it still doesn't let me, then I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I'll probably just go back and interact with everything again.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't tell you that you should check out Hero's room, because usually they do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm getting no direct. Like this, again, that's probably the reason why I'm so sort of lost is because, again, they're trying to be confusing, which I get, but they're like not giving me any directions.
Yeah, which is weird because they get much better at that later in the series. You know exactly where you should go. Yeah, see, I should check out the school first.
What the fuck? Alright, I'm
go
just
talk to Aoi. I think you missed her.
I didn't, but okay. Because she was the first person I clicked on in the room.
Well, that might have been before the investigate section, though.
No. Honestly, I think I might have missed something in the experiment. Because you said check the tarp in the, what's it called?
Yeah, that's what you missed. Because you're supposed to click on the tarp in
But I clicked on the tarp in...
But they want you to click on their tarp in the equipment room as well to verify that that's where it came from.
That's probably, I think it's
That's what it is.
I was gonna say, talk to Aoi, I know it for a fact. I think it, yeah.
That's what it is.
Because I just figured, because I was like, okay, we have the tarp, so clearly I don't need this tarp, but I guess I did. Yeah, so I'll
if it lets you click, the golden rules of Danganronpa is if it lets you click on something, click on it.
Well, the golden rule is also if there's an important thing, it wouldn't let you leave.
That's fair, they did do that up until now, which I don't know why they didn't do it this time, but...
And normally I was just trying to sort of go through this one a little, not more quickly, but...
Okay, so click on the tarp, yeah, click on the tarp over there in the corner. There you go. Huh? This tarp? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
Yeah.
Just recently too.
Okay.
Yep. Or not.
That's it?
That's it?
I don't think that had, that, come on. If it didn't give me a truth bullet, why aren't you letting me progress?
You must have missed something else.
Maybe I have to go back and talk to the tarp again.
Could be.
And
I think
like,
that, yeah.
Oh, because the tarp didn't give me a truth bullet.
Oh, now it will.
Now it will.
Now it will.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So this is really where I've been looking for.
There you go. You have?
Okay, no, so I just
It didn't give you a truth bullet, but it wanted you to interact with it, yeah. Okay.
I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room.
There we go. See, now I'm getting it. I just was an idiot and skipped over that time. Okay, so that's on my bad.
No, let me give you this.
Wait, yeah, that was when he summoned everyone.
That was when he summoned everyone, yeah.
To talk about.
Let's talk about Alter Ego.
Yes.
This is the note you wrote to get us all to meet up, right?
You remember well.
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap.
What is?
Things grow ever more exciting.
What are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye.
Yeah, seriously, I forget how that's important.
I mean, it's a truth bullet, and he said it's a trap.
Yeah.
So.
So he said to go to Hero's room, but...
So clearly, as Hero is a trap.
He is a trap. He's the other trap. What's waiting for me there? He's a reverse trap.
Clearly, this is a trap. I'm assuming... Okay, actually, if I think about that, connecting it to the thought that I've been having, that actually makes a lot of sense.
So what is the thought you've been having?
Because I was like, okay, who would wipe off Hifumi's glasses? Hifumi would.
Sure enough.
Who would be able to move Hifumi from that spot in 2 seconds? Hifumi would.
Sure enough.
I'm not saying Hifumi's a killer, but just as a side thought, if Hifumi killed someone, it would make a lot of sense for him to say, Yasuhiro. Now it also makes sense
why there was a weird thing with the bells, because, I mean, if he wasn't dead and he got up and walked out of the room and wiped his glasses so he could see himself getting out of the room. But that also doesn't make sense why Celeste would have seen him, unless Celeste is his accomplice. But why would Celeste be the accomplice? Like, but again...
You have all the pieces, it's just a matter of figuring out how to
But
put it
Hifumi is now suspicious to me. Maybe not even as the killer, but just something is suspicious about Hifumi. And I feel like the trap is him saying Yasuhiro.
Could be. Could be.
And that's why he said it's a trap and handed me Yasuhiro's thing and said meet him in the room.
Could be.
Or at least, again, that's what I'm sort of thinking. I swear to God, if James gets a chapter where What?
The gate is still black and the stairs have been black the whole time.
I accidentally clicked on Kyoko's room, which I didn't mean to. I accidentally clicked on it and it goes, over here, what's that?
No, what were you saying about James?
I was saying if James gets a chapter where Hifumi dies and is the killer, I'm gonna be so pissed.